Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Freshwater Purls podcast. My name is Hope. This is episode 1. I have decided to podcast. I attempted one time, probably like a year ago, and it felt really awkward, kind of like I do now. But I decided to try again just because I really am obsessed with knitting podcasts and knitting and yarn. So I think this is just something that I feel like comes next. I don't know. I'm calling it the Freshwater Pearls podcast because I live in Michigan and I do dye yarn, but I used to sell some yarn, and I called it Freshwater Pearls. I played on the word pearls, and I didn't know what else to call this podcast, so Freshwater Pearls it is. But yeah, so like I said, I live in Michigan with my family. I a homeschool mom. I have 3 kids, 6, 3, and 2, and 2 dogs, 2 rat terriers. So I don't know. That's pretty much all there is to know about me. I love knitting. It's kind of like my, I wouldn't say escape, but it just gives me something to do when I'm sitting, playing, reading, listening to the kids read, things like that. So I really do enjoy it. I'd like to just move right into works in progress. Like I said, I apologize for it being so awkward because I feel really awkward right now and I don't know where to look. Anyway, okay, so I will start with what I'm holding in my hands. So I am working on these socks for my husband. They're just vanilla socks. They're knit in Patton's Croy. And I'm just knitting them 2 at a time. Maybe I'm holding them too close. I don't know. I'm actually not sure of the color. I threw away the ball bands. So it just has like a gray, red, brown stripe. So I'm knitting these for my husband's birthday, which is coming up in like a week. And I'm a really slow sock knitter. I think these are size 0. They're the Knit Picks nickel plated, I think. I bought them because I had a Knit Picks order and I just wanted some more needles. So that's those. And I'm hoping that I have those off the needles by the end of the week. So hopefully by Friday. I'm also knitting these socks. Sorry. I kind of see why. I feel like podcasters are really good at keeping things untangled because I never see them struggle like this. Okay, so these are another pair of vanilla socks, and I do enjoy knitting them 2 at a time. I have terrible second sock syndrome. I never finish them when I only knit one. So I knit them 2 at a time, not because I don't necessarily enjoy it, because I don't like messing with the balls, but I do like having the finished product. So this is I don't know if you can see that. I dyed this up. It doesn't have a name or anything, although it reminds me of like birthday cake frosting with sprinkles, stuff like that. So I just divided the ball into, these. So I really like it. I like the color. For me, it just makes me happy. They're like my happy socks if I need a pick-me-up, or if I go anywhere, I usually take these around. The other socks are a surprise for my husband, so I only knit on them when he's not around. Which seems to be, he always seems to be around lately, of course. Okay, next, so those are just plain vanilla socks. Next, I am making, these are so tangled. Oh my goodness, okay. I am making a Pure Joy. Maybe I am sitting too close. I don't know. Anyway, I'm making a Pure Joy by Hohi Locatelli. I'm sorry I butchered that name. Mine, so this is just yarn that I dyed up for it. I had it around, I think. So it's just like, it has some, there's variations of greens, purples, blues. I was going to do a more of a contrast color for my eyelet rows, but I decided not to, just because I was kind of looking forward to that last wedge being this solid, this blue, which, so it's nothing special or anything, but it's just like a navy blue. And then the other one is this, so I need to get like a ball winder instead of winding them by myself, because yeah. So that's what I'm doing for my Pure Joy, and I'm knitting them on my, oh my goodness, Knitter's Pride. You guys can see all this yarn. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm knitting these on my Knitter, I believe it's Knitter's Pride. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. My marbles. My husband bought these for me, I don't know, a couple months ago after I had a surgery, to cheer me up. And at first I thought I wouldn't care for them, because he got me the set. I didn't think I would care for them because of like the plastic composite, but it ends up that I actually really enjoy them. They're surprisingly smooth, and like they have enough grab so they're not like sticky, but they're sticky enough. Yeah, so I like them. I would love to get a different set, because I actually find that I'm using them a lot. Like when I need needles, I'm still having trouble finding any because I have too many on the needle, too many works in progress. Okay, so my last work in progress is, and for some reason there's a lot of yarn right now that I'm using is dyed by me, but I don't know why. I think just because I have it in my stash and I'm like, oh, I better use it. Anyway, this is my Featherweight cardigan. And I guess the color's not really coming out very accurate. I guess that's more. I'm almost to the sleeve separation. Can you hear my dog in the background? She's outside. Anyway, I'm knitting this actually for my sister. So, because she's thinner than me, and I didn't want to knit a featherweight for myself yet. Not that it matters. I don't know. Anyway, I am knitting this with my yarn, and I'm alternating skeins. This is just green. None of these have names. They're nothing extremely special. But I do like this color. Like, I wish... There, that's kind of accurate. I would like to dye this up again for maybe like a sport weight or even a worsted sweater. But I do like great tonal greens. So I've been working on this for a long time. I was working on it. It was like my sole project. And then Christmas came, so I had some Christmas knits that I have to work on, and it's kind of just waiting for sleeve separation. It's just in limbo. But I am knitting it on, what am I knitting it on? What size? US size 4, 3.5 millimeters. And these again are my marbles. And I love it. I don't know. See, I've only knit, using my marbles, I've only knit fingering weight yarn. So I'm curious to see if I will like it with other weights. Not that it's probably not that big of a difference, but I know like worsted weight might be a little stickier. So I'm interested to see how I like them in a future project. So those are my works in progress. I don't know if I showed those too quickly. If I'm doing anything that's annoying or wrong, just leave a comment for me. If this even gets published, I don't really know if I'll actually put it on YouTube. Did I say that the Featherweight is by Hannah Fettig? So I'm enjoying it immensely. I love all the works in progress that I have going. yeah, I'd like to finish them. I'm excited to get my husband's socks off the needles because I really don't like knitting socks for other people. Isn't that terrible? But he doesn't wear scarves. He doesn't wear cowls. He doesn't wear sweaters. Like, I feel like socks are the only thing I can make for my husband. So I'm excited to get those off because I like knitting like bright colored socks or neutrals. I don't know. The Croy, I like Patton's Croy, but his feet are too big. I don't know. Something about it I don't like knitting socks for. I think I'm just a selfish knitter. I just put my foot in a marshmallow on the floor, so that is why I'm looking down right now. Anyway. Okay, so finished objects. I'm just going to show my most recent finished object because lots of them have gone away or I don't know. I'll just show them my finished objects from here on out as I finish them. But I just finished this the other day. And these are, and I wrote this down so I wouldn't forget, but I'll write these in the show notes because I'm terrible at saying this. It is called the Hosematz pants. And not even Hosematz. It's Hosematz, and it's by Mayumi Kalikiak, something like that. I made these for my sister-in-law. Her baby shower is today for her little boy. And I actually really love them. So this yarn is hand-dyed by me without a name, and I don't have multiples of it or anything. But I love them. I feel like it's weird maybe to give people hand-knit baby pants for a shower. I don't really know. But I think they're so adorable. And what I love about them is that I feel like the stretch. I was going to knit their other baby pants on Ravelry. They have like a drawstring. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. I was going to knit those. I decided not to because I really loved the stretch of this for babies because they can go up like this. And it kind of, I feel like it would like be snug around the belly. I also love when the cuff of the pants is folded over like this. I got her a cute little vintagey looking shirt from Target to go with it. And I kind of like how, these can be rolled up when the baby is smaller. So I feel like these will be useful. I hope that she likes them. I kind of am worried that only knitters would appreciate knit baby pants. I don't know. But, so those are those. The Hosematz pants. I butchered that name. So I will put it down below in the down bar of the YouTube video if it gets published. It is only 13 minutes. How do people do podcasts for like an hour? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to go on to dream knitting because I have a lot of it. And I kind of was hoping for a little advice. I have a lot of sweaters that I want to knit, but I feel like I'm in this awkward body thing where I don't know what looks good on me after having babies. Like, I wanted to make a sweater that I feel good in, that's comfortable and cute. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird to show you my body. But anyway, I feel like I'm a little bit of an awkward body shape. Okay, so my dream knitting, and you guys, if you have opinions, feel free to chime in on what you think I should make for my body type. I just watched the Hey Sister podcast, and they were talking about the Mazzy sweater, which is super, super cute. Maybe I should have pulled these up on my iPad, but I didn't. So anyway, it's called the Mazzy sweater, Mazzy. It's a really cute cardigan, worsted weight. I really like it, but again, it's long, which I think is great for like if you're wearing leggings. I'd really like to knit a longer sweater for that. That I feel like would be really versatile. So I really like that, the Mazzy sweater. Excuse me. I also like the worsted boxy but I don't know if a boxy sweater looks good on a person that like has my body shape that's a little bit boxy anyway. I don't know. What do you think? I'd really love to know. I also like the Georgetown cardigan by, I think it's by Hannah Fettig. And with these these remind me of each other. The Georgetown, the Harvest, and the Rosemont cardigan. I like all of those cardigans. I'm not really sure which one I would do, but if you know of them and if you have an opinion, I would love to hear which cardigan you think would look nice on me. If that's a little weird, don't feel like you have to answer it. When might get this coming up? And there's Claire. Okay, so I'm also some other knitting that I am doing pretty much all the time is I knit last year 3 little cotton rabbits for each of my kids. So I knit one for each of them. So I'm always knitting little dresses for them or working on other rabbits. So I think probably in the next podcast you'll probably see either a rabbit or a dress on the needles. This is a really, really short episode, but I guess I would just let it be. I'm not going to just jab around about nothing for now. But I hope you enjoyed watching. Hopefully it wasn't too annoying and I don't have any quirks that are driving you crazy right now. But if you have watched, thank you for tuning in. You can find me, I didn't say this. You can find me on Ravelry at hopefulmee, HOPEFULMEE. And you can find me on Instagram at Freshwater Purls. So, Freshwater Purls yarn. Oh my goodness. I'll write it in the down bar. I'm creating a new account for stuff like this. So, anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.